Our readings today all point to our relationship with God and our salvation through it. Psalm 79 refers to a period of crisis and suffering for the people of Israel, probably at the time of the exile into Babylon. The whole nation has suffered, the faithful followers of God alongside the unfaithful, and it seems unjust that these sufferings are coming upon the people of Israel, God's own special people, and not upon the nations that don't know him. But the psalmist knows that God is just. He knows the reasons for these sufferings lie at the door of the people of Israel. The agreement or covenant that God has with them, God's special protection and care, and their devoted worship, has been broken. And the psalmist knows that God is faithful as well as just. Only God will bring their salvation, so he turns to God with praise. Our passage in Exodus, the burning bush, which we've looked at a few times in the last few months, reminds us of God's faithfulness. Moses doesn't really know God, and the people of Israel, suffering in slavery in Egypt, have more or less forgotten him. Merely telling them that it is the God of their fathers will not be enough, Moses says. But God has not forgotten them, nor the covenant that he made with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He will rescue them, and they will be his people. And this promise is picked up again in Hebrews. In God's new covenant, his agreement with his people, we're promised something amazing through the death of Jesus. We're promised salvation. As we look at the world around us, we might wonder at the suffering which seems to be striking indiscriminately. Even the churches are closed. But God has promised us salvation, and God always delivers on his promises. There is nothing we need to fear.